What's kicking, guys? It's Fantasee the Hedgehog here. Welcome back to another gameplay video. Batman, the Arkham Collection, of Batman, Arkham Knight. So left off, okay, now, we got Ivy. We tried to see if Sira was at hideout, but he wasn't, sadly. So now, but we do have Ivy captured. Now we gotta run the diagnostics of the Batmobile. So, without further ado, let's get into today's gameplay video. Let's change the skin, shall we? Oh. Change the skins. Here's Batman. Work our way to the next Batman. So yeah. I mean, anime Batman does look cool, not gonna lie. Go back in, shall we? Yeah, point two, sir.
Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
I think you gotta aim for like the turn to the top. It's like the one hit. So yeah.
Ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once. Missile barrage level 2 ready.
There we go.
Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Oh, friendly fire right there.
Diagnostic test complete.
Yes, I do it.
Simulation complete.
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Yep, Batman. There's Alfred. Yeah, this is definitely a new face of Scarecrow. See. We still need new punches that way you can take on, you know, so yeah. So the longer on field. Alright. Arkham Knight's around here somewhere, right? I mean...
Jim, tell your men they can resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Hey, look at this new cool skin I got, yeah! You never know, it might. Just for you in your case.
Good to have you here, Batman. Bring it down to the lockup on the lower level.
What the hell? Hold your fire! It's Batman! What is that thing? You kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
I can drive however I want, Lee. Unless you want to take the wheel. Unless you think you're good at driving.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh, good. Another cell.
It's just for you.
You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
The reality of the situation is this. We no longer...
You can't lock me in here like some human. You know these walls won't hold me for long. Still, if it makes you feel safer, I'll indulge the fantasy. For now.
Your choices. You have my word that each and every one of you will be commended when this is over.
Well, she's calm.
Work starts now.
Locking me up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid.
On a minimum of 4 guys on the roof.
Why do you waste your time helping these pathetic creatures? So primitive compared to plant consciousness.
We'll get in or out.
It was Harley who broke me out of that police cell in Bloodhaven. Why don't you try arresting her?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'll go after her next.
It's a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid.
Take back the city piece by piece. We have outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow in Bristol, Kingston, Drescher, Otisburg, and Port Adams. We got a half-dozen choppers patrolling the skies, but make no mistake, we are not in control. Until we know what we're dealing with out there, until we have a solid lead on Scarecrow, our priority is to dig in here and look out for our own. Any questions? Okay, I'm gonna run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority 1, we're here to save lives, and it starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times, and a 6-man element.
That guy kind of almost looks like Voss right there from Far Cry 3.
In or out are our guys and the Batman. Outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow in Bristol, Drescher, Otisburg, and Port Adams.
Hey, Batman. I think I'm starting to find Ivy, you know, attractive. Is that normal?
I think so, yeah, I mean...
I studied horticulture at college. Maybe that's it. I've got a solution. You just don't seem to want to hear it.
I mean, she is, like, half naked in a way, I guess I understand, but, you know, gotta respect the lady no matter what, you know, so... That's how she wants to dress, that's how she wants to dress, so...
Heavily armored vehicles have been sighted on Founders Island. It's confirmed. I'm picking up enemy chatter. I can't pinpoint a location. Half the rioters out there have gas masks. Don't they watch the news? Scarecrow's toxin passes through anything. If any of our boys run into that kind of hardware, they're gonna be torn to shreds. Heavily armored vehicles have been sighted on Founders Island. It's confirmed.
We can't deal with what's going on out there. I've got men down and I can't help them. Still have to follow procedure, while the scum out there get to do God knows what. Gotham doesn't stand a chance. Not this time. There's not enough of us. I wish I was out there helping instead of writing these damn reports.
I guess they need all the men to be protecting no matter what, especially the officers, since, you know, they're all armed and all.
I don't know where to start. It's hopeless. We all joke around about one of these psychos taking over Gotham, but you never actually think it's gonna happen. You know, people forget. There's your regular wackos still out there. They sure as hell ain't taking the night off.
Definitely.
I mean, I'm scared. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Anyone who says they ain't, they're lying.
You could start by telling the damn truth. Hey, Batman. I think I'm starting to find Ivy, you know, attractive. Is that normal? There's not a whole lot I can do. I studied horticulture at college. Maybe that's it. Hey, Batman. I think I'm starting to find Ivy, you know, attractive. Is that normal?
Run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority 1. We're here to save lives. It starts with the lives of your fellow officers.
This elevator's locked down, Batman. Only way in or out is through the parking garage.
Understandable.
You see no one's out in the cell? Scarecrow's gonna release that on the whole city? We're finished. My old man was a cop in this city. 30 years. It'd break his heart to see this.
Definitely, but you know, y'all are trying your best. You know, it's just
through the parking garage.
You know, that's just the way how the city is. You know, sometimes big cities like this, you know, it can get dangerous with the crimes and all. But you gotta be careful. Just stay on the safe side. That's why I like. Pretty sure most of these like cops and all want to help out, go out and help too, and like most of them also want to stay in. But it's just, you know, at the same time, I think I agree with Gordon. I feel like everyone needs to just stay inside. You know, not get themselves you know killed out there.
After what happened with Protocol 10, I wouldn't be surprised if that driver sues us and wins.
Real bad.
That guy's not shut up since we got him in here. Pity he didn't break his jaw. After what happened with Protocol 10, I wouldn't be surprised if that driver sues us and wins.
Damn it.
These ain't the usual weapons we find on Gotham lowlifes.
These ain't the usual lowlives, neither.
I hear you.
Took 4 of us to stick that guy in the cell. That's with a broken arm.
Jeez.
We found these weapons stashed in the car the driver you brought in. This is state-of-the-art firepower.
Looks like it's an improved weapon.
Stuff like this don't come cheap. There's a lot of money behind this army, Batman. A lot. We found these weapons stashed in the car the driver you brought in. This is state-of-the-art firepower.
Hell, I think it's just, you know, because, I don't know, Scarecrow must save a lot of money or must have powerful friends to help him out, you know. Put us all together in order to stop Batman, so yeah. Nervous. Calm. Most of these officers are calm, all some of them are nervous.
Station. You see any more of our boys out there, you tell them the same.
I don't blame him either. I mean, I would be nervous too.
My wife, Batman, I just want to know she's okay.
Understandable. Pretty sure there's probably an area where they can't get signal right at the moment, but I'm pretty sure she'll be okay.
Doing a normal shift on a normal day, and now this. Does anyone know what the hell's going on here? What does Scarecrow even want? Is it money? Good luck with that. Protocol 10 wiped this city clean. I can't believe how quickly everything's changed. I was doing a normal shift on a normal day, and now this.
If you ask me, we should use some of these weapons instead of letting them gather dust.
Might even things up a little.
God knows we could use the help. Sounds like we're getting killed out there. We ain't got the firepower to deal with tanks.
Exactly.
We're not gonna do any good here, Batman. It's hopeless. Us sticking around means one thing. More body bags. Sounds like we're getting killed out there. We ain't got the firepower to deal with tanks.
Ooh, evidence. I think once we like defeat all the villains and all, I think they'll show up in the evidence and all that. So yeah. Ooh, we get one of Riddler's though. Oh yeah, Riddler trophy. Right off the bat, I think I'm gonna get one. So I think he's.
Hi, diddle, detective. I see you've begun pitting that mediocre mind of yours against my riddles. I had plenty of time to conceive them, Batman. When you left me battered and demeaned in Arkham City. I am the Riddler, Batman. I don't suffer humiliation. I pay it back. So solve my riddles if you can. They'll be very important later. Overgrown, abandoned.
Okay.
Once stuffed bear and a canister of Titan formula. Owned by Bane, aka Unknown. We had to let Bane loose after the Arkham City fallout. Guy was messed up anyway. Serious Titan withdrawal.
Or Bane.
He's off somewhere getting clean. And he's not going to be happy when he comes back.
I can imagine he probably likes a lot of strength and all, but just the way it is, so. Mad Hatter.
One custom tailored top hat, worn by Jervis Tetch, aka the Mad Hatter. The guy's mad, alright. He tried to brainwash Batman in Arkham City. He got the Wonderland kicked out of him instead. I hated letting him go. This guy's too creepy to stay free.
I agree. He has problems. Should do Joker last, you know. Since, yeah.
One mask and jacket worn by Anarchy, aka Lonnie Machin. I wasn't even a cop when this kid tried to hit Gotham. No one's seen him since. No one knows where they're keeping him. I guess the government don't like anarchists too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him either. I think he's probably like, you know, locked up somewhere in like a very secure little prison, all probably over an hour, or just something like that.
We don't like to ask. Batman dropped this here with the rest of the Arkham City evidence. Nice to have some of Batman's gear in the evidence room. I hope he doesn't ask for it back.
Oh! Sorry for breaking it, but Batman's gonna need a new upgrade, so yeah, okay. I have a feeling you can break it, but
One pair of shock gloves, worn by the electrocutioner, aka Lester Buczynski. Joker hired this guy on the night of the Blackgate riots. And then he killed him. I heard Batman borrowed these for a while before handing them in. I guess he prefers beating up punks the old-fashioned way.
yeah, I don't think he wants to kill him on accident, you know. So.
One black mask worn by Black Mask, aka Roman Sionis. Sionis never really recovered from the night of the Blackgate riots, the night Joker showed up. Roman was an old-school gangster. Joker, well, I'm not sure what he was.
Joker's just on a new level of insanity of some sort, so yeah, let's just say that. Oh, Harley Quinn, oh.
One laughing gas grenade, one snare trap, and one baseball bat. All used by Dr. Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn, during a recent assault on the Bloodhaven police station. From what we gather, Scarecrow sent Harley to break out Poison Ivy from the lockup in blood.
I ain't stopping him.
Don't look at me.
Being on this phone is costing lives, sir. This is time I don't have. Screw you.
Calm down, Gordon.
Bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and West. I'm gonna join him when I'm done here. We're gonna find that son of a bitch.
agree.
Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update.
I'll go for the main mission first because I know Joker's gonna appear later on, so I want to get him to say some dialogues here and there, you know, before fully beating the game. So
I'll look into these later. Scarecrow's the priority.
poor Cash lost his left hand. Dang. Not gonna lie, Riddler kind of looks like some kind of like laid back guy. I'd be like in Miami or something like that right about now, like on a vacation. You know, like to me, whenever I see the Riddler like in this kind of like outfit, I mean, I know it's like a science outfit or whatever he's wearing, but it's just to me it kind of also gives off like vacation vibes too. Like he's about to go on vacation.
Good luck out there, Batman.
After you finish searching the docks, I want you to link up with Michaels and work your way back along the...
Don't worry about Ivy. That cell has her contained.
What's the flower girl got to do with Scarecrow? Is she a part of this?
I don't know. But I've got a feeling.
Yeah, I did too. Doc gave me some cream, and it cleared up in no time.
Well, anyway, guys, I today's gameplay feel for today. Don't like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications about our next upload. Don't forget to share social media, follow social media, help my channel grow. Anyway, hope you all have a nice day and night, and I'll see y'all next video. Stay kicking, everyone. Bye.